Okay everybody, so today we're doing a little dig with my mate Terry Lane and Shaun Cooper and Terry's son Evan. We're in the Bridgnorth area at Romsley. This morning I thought it was a Romsley nearer us, which would have been really interesting, but looking at this place I think we're onto a winner. We got the sandstone and brick building over there. I will do some research tonight and I'll put it up on the screen I can get now. Maps you can see here. And this is the field we're doing. This part of James's property, Terry's brother. But some lovely pasture over there. The grass is a little bit high, but it's good digging. So we'll see how we get on, and I'll let you know if we get any finds, as and when. Nice, that's what you want.
22. Same dig on here, it's not pinpointed.
Yeah. 22 is a good signal.
There it is.
Yeah, bang on. Why's that disappearing? Sit. Hold yourself.
Seems to be sparking.
Right. Right, Shaun, you got the routes?
Right.
It's thereabouts 8, I think. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, got it, yeah. Pinpoint ready for that.
Got it. See out. Oh, I thought that was it then. Is it? A bit of copper. Might be that we've come to the side of it. Let's take a bit more out.
Yep, just start to shove it all day.
Yeah. You only have to pinpoint them really when you're in fields like
yeah,
football and that.
yeah.
But you don't want to mess it up. But when we're in a field like this, obviously be respectful, but at the same time you ain't got to be tidy. Might be in there.
Should be in there then.
Yep. Just too deep for the pinpointer at the minute.
Yeah.
Oh, that ain't my shovel, is it? Hang on.
Oh yeah.
Might be, might not be. Because it can pick up stuff nearer. No. Right. Yep, you're on the money there, mate. Well done. Right, we've got a signal with a pinpointer. It's giving us to the left. Right, you got something there, mate? What's in there? Go on, be a coin. Never mind. So bolt off a tractor, I think. I'm itching that now, it might be Anglo-Saxon gold. Nah, bolt off a tractor. Never mind, Shaun.
Good try.
Onwards and upwards.
Found this
Oh, what you got?
piece of metal.
Okay.
Piece of metal wire.
You can tell the age on iron because it's got if it's got lines in the rust, it means it's pre-1900. It's old iron. But that'd be a piece of barbed wire. That would.
Yeah.
Still, well done, even. You want it? Say, I'll put it in the scrap in a minute, mate. I will. If you don't want it. Well done, mate. I'll send you the links. There's some really good ones. That air. I love NLS. Do you do the LiDAR?
Don't know that one.
I'll send you the LiDAR. You can look at this with everything stripped off, just the bumps and the lumps.
Oh,
brilliant,
okay.
mate. 1 metre, 2 metre.
What's
NLS is great.
Do you like that one? That is it written from above? Or
Love
something?
it. I mark it up all the time. I've done all Corbyn's.
I ain't seen nothing down here though. Yeah, I've looked at all the Corbyn's.
Have you seen my marks on there? Have you seen my comments sometimes?
Oh, were they yours on there?
With the Anglo-Saxon helmet as my picture.
Oh, okay.
That's me, yeah.
Hey there, mate.
Yeah, right. Off by a tree. It's underneath, right by where the tree's going into the ground. What the elder says. I just looked near the tree.
course you would.
But think about it, that tree is probably only about 20 feet long. What do you reckon this
I don't know. I wouldn't know. I don't know. Maybe you say old trees, but
No.
you just, it could be a thick. Sometimes trees grow, die in the same position for years. They move as well, you know, slowly. The roots, you know, a leaf can go into the floor and cause a root,
To move. Oh,
and they actually walk
Oh, okay.
over thousands of years. Yeah.
Shaun, strong enough? Strong enough to dig?
It's going to be hard to dig under there though.
Shall I get a tow rope back in the car and pull the tree out? Hopefully something a bit more than tin metal.
Oh no, yeah. Oh dear. Right, let me have a look now. I probably walked away and lost a fucking load of gold.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to dig those jam in there.
Too much. You know what? I hate the woods. You know, the roots.
Yeah.
They're a nightmare, man. Have you ever done the woods?
No. Stay away. Nightmare.
So you've just got a natural metal bed?
Yeah. Is this in line with the building?
Yeah, yeah.
So this is the path then, innit? This would have gone. There would have been a path to the other houses. There's the gate. Yeah.
There's a gate.
So yeah, I'm gonna do along this line.
We don't know how long this old boundary is.
It must be as early as the house, and it's got sandstone in it, so it's got to be 1700s.
Down here as well.
It's got to be 1700s.
And all these nettles are in keeping with.
The garden boundary. Right. I'm gonna have a little detect. So far we've had very little, a few nails and things, but we've found a hot spot, I think, because I've just been under this line here, which looks like the old path running to the croft. The gate's there, so that's all in line with what the path would be. I've had a signal there, which I'm going to dig now, but first I'm going to go and see what Shaun and Terry have got. What you got, guys? That reading?
It went off at 76.
That's
It's a good signal.
There's something in there.
It's a good signal, that is. 70s. That's,
Dad,
it ain't iron.
Dad, when it's like that, when it's like a,
Stop digging, man.
when it's like a,
An
one
alarm.
of them sounds like, yeah, like
It means
an alarm.
happy days.
No,
I
it means
reckon,
there's
shall
something
we
very close
dig?
because I put that there and this was
Yeah.
here and it was
I
going
was going to
up
say
there.
maybe in the side. You know what? Let me get my shovel, because you might find it a bit easy.
That's the stone.
Yeah, guys.
Good signal, okay. Can I?
Try that one too.
That's a big.
It's got a bit of weight behind it.
Well, it's the bird that stuff in there and it's in between, but you wouldn't put it under the ground, would you?
Is that iron there? That's iron. That's solid iron, eh?
No, it's brick.
Is it Shaun or is that iron?
That's solid iron.
Oh.
That's a big piece of iron, that is. What is that? That's massive, mate. We're going. Looking at the roundness on it,
It's going longer, look.
it's going to be a big one, eh?
Yep.
My God, I don't know what it could
All
be.
right, okay, now that we've got
Let's get the bottom.
Let's do it.
Let's
Let's do
find out what's
a
there.
cross section.
There's a root there.
I just want to see.
If it'll budge.
Ah, that's how I snapped this spade.
Yeah.
So-
I'd say this is quite strong now, mate. I don't think that's going anywhere. I snapped the tip off a few weeks back.
I meant to bring a trowel this morning.
We could do with a pick with that one, couldn't we?
Yeah.
We could do with a pick with that one. Is that straight and then a corner, do you think?
Is that a lip, Shaun, there? Or is that a rim?
Yeah, do you want me to have a go, Terry? You've been digging for a while now. Yeah, I've been doing the cameraman. You can be the cameraman.
You can do the filming.
That's
Okay.
fine. Yeah.
We know what we've got there, so I don't need that on, Joy.
Can you get right down there?
I can get in here. It's a big horseshoe. It's off a shire. You know, whatever it is, it's a big old piece of iron.
Storms off.
Gosh, it's a little sinking.
It's a boomerang from Australia.
Threw it
Yeah,
too
I'll
hard at the
never wear
ground.
It feels like it's attached to something.
Is it? Tie a lever, is it for a train system maybe, a line system? You know, you get the levers to knock the, because it could have been trains running up if it was a mine.
Hang on, that's all.
How did you just dig straight back towards you now then?
Yeah, see? Got one over.
Just start filling the hole back in.
That's it. Hey!
Wow, that's off a really old piece of farm machinery again. So that would drag.
That's
and-
off an old plough, isn't it?
An old plough, yeah, but it's a really old one. So that would be the cutting board would be here, I believe, and that would just cut in. And
That's off an old plough, that is, sure.
yeah, amazing.
Is there any holes on the top or anything, or is it snapped off, you reckon?
I don't know. It looks quite a rounded off edge, unless that was clamped in. There's a knock here, look. So it's cast in one piece, maybe clamped in. It could, you know what? It could even be clamped in with wood.
Yeah.
It sounds mad, but some of the early ones, the only piece of steel they had on it was this, because steel was expensive and iron was hard to make. You know, they couldn't make it as easy.
Shaun's there. Don't jump.
So yeah, so that easily could be a very early plough. Amazing, or ploughshare. I think there was two parts. The blade was steel, obviously, but the thing that turned it over the board, it was an art, a real art for hundreds of years, and until modern machinery come in.
Have you got that, Ev?
You go, Evan. Shaun's head there. Right, I got my first signal the day we've just had the ploughshare. Great stuff. But the signal actually ain't on the field, it's under the trees where the sheep have been eating the bushes. So they've done me a favour. So let's just double check. So we got it. Right, it's just there. I'll bring you up. Okay, so
Hey, is that a winner?
hey, is that a jackpot? It's alright, we've got another signal over there now. Right, sir.
Any good, mate?
I don't know, it's still in there, it's deep, so it might be iron. But I'm going to dig it now. Right, me and Evan, we've just been digging away here. The boys have gone off to do a bit more detecting. We're going to head off in a minute. We've both got stuff on this afternoon. We've had a great morning though, it's been fun. But this is the hole we've been digging. We've been digging it for the past half an hour. Having a good chat.
Well, I was digging it for about the last 20 minutes because I had to go get water.
Yeah,
for
Evan's been digging it, but he's done well. Well done, mate. And what we got? Ah, that's interesting. Okay, so that's why we had such a deep signal. I mean, look at that. That's what the days can do, and the macro's been doing that. That is a big old chunk of iron slag. So we were kind of sure, or a bit sure, Evan, that there was a forge here or something industrial. So we've got a nice thick path. Okay, so this here is a really chunky path. It's obviously been built up. It's got stones either side. So heavy industry wagons have been going up and down here, i.e. horse and cart. We're not talking motor vehicles. And that there could be an early industrial site. So they might have been burning coal, smelting iron. Obviously, when you're smelting iron, you don't need wind power or river power. But there could easily have been a river this way. There could be a mill pond or mill stream running underneath us. But yeah, so that there is some sort of industrial complex because they're smelting iron. And looking at the quality of it, it's quite early. Brilliant, that's great. So now we know what we're dealing with. I'll have a look on the maps tonight. So like I say, we ain't found much at all today. Bits of iron. We ain't really touched the top of the field. But it's my first time out with the lads today, Shaun and Terry and Evan. But we're going to be doing some more videos together. So hopefully next time we'll get a really interesting site. We've got Churchill to do, which I just got the last few weeks ago. I was down Churchill looking for permissions and I got a good farm down there. Terry's got a few good farms. This is James's farm, his brother, and he's got a few acres on here to do. And actually Shaun's got the Mile Flat permission, so that's the Roman fort. So that's all good, so we'll be doing that soon.